this is Mary with All Things Automotive, bringing you here today a 2021 Toyota Camry SE. This vehicle features a 2.5-liter inline-4 gasoline engine, and as we get closer here to the front of this car, you'll be able to see that it is a sleek metallic silver clear coat with chrome and black accents, as you'll be able to see there on the front grille. We'll come along here to the side of this vehicle and take a look at its tires and wheels. This car does feature chrome 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels with black insets, and as for the tire treads, you have got a good amount of life left in them, but I'll get you those exact measurements here in just a second, as this vehicle, along with all the other vehicles here at All Things Automotive, has undergone a new multi-point inspection, as well as received a fresh oil change, a new cabin air filter, and a new engine air filter. So you don't need to worry about replacing any of those anytime soon. Right behind all of those wheels, you do have mud guards, which will help to prevent not only mud from flinging up on your vehicle, but from anything that might chip away the paint, like gravel or stone chips. And on the edges of all the doors of this vehicle, you do have door edge guards, which will help to prevent any nicks or scratches from accumulating on those edges. We'll now take a look here to the inside of this car. Here on the inside of this vehicle, you do have a lovely jet black upholstery on these seats with some lovely light gray stitching to accent that. And like I had mentioned earlier, you do have those chrome and black accents making their way up the dashboard. While we're looking over here, I'll just open up the glove box and bring out the results of that multi-point inspection that I was talking about. As you'll be able to see here on this multi-point inspection, you do have green checks the entire way around. And as for your tire treads, you have 7/30 seconds in both your front tires and 6/30 seconds in both your rear tires. And as for your brake pads, you have 12/30 seconds in both the front and the rear. Right beside that multi-point inspection, you also have the Carfax Vehicle History Report. And you might notice on this report, there was a minor damage report on it. That minor damage report is only in the front right, which you have already seen. And again, it is just minor, which is usually only cosmetic, things like nicks or scratches to the vehicle body. And I will be going in detail over the entire vehicle later on in the video, so you can see every nick and scratch for yourself. I'd also like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get the original owner's manual with it as well. So if you have any questions after you buy it, you'll be able to look them up in there. We'll now continue on to take a look here at the rear occupant seating. As you'll be able to see back here, this vehicle can seat a total of 5 people, but if you seat 4 or less, this middle seat does fold down to become an additional armrest with 2 cup holders in it. You also have a small storage space back here for these rear occupants, as well as pockets on the backs of both of those front seats. And down on the floor, you do have all of their floor mats to help keep your floors nice and clean. Over here on the door, all the doors do have a cup holder in them, as well as powered windows. I will just close that door, and we'll continue around to take a look here at the rear of this car. Back here, you do have a rear backup camera to help you whenever you're parking or going in reverse. And I'd also like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get 2 keys for your convenience and to help prevent you from ever getting locked out. And with both of these keys, you can remotely pop that trunk. As you'll be able to see back here, you do have a significant amount of space to haul some pretty large items, and those seats do fall down to give you even more space. Underneath the floorboards back here, you do have a spare tire if you're ever in a pinch, and as you'll be able to see here, you do have an all-weather cargo liner as well to help protect the floorboards from any nicks or scratches those loads you put in there might give it. I will just close this tailgate back down, and we'll continue around here to the driver's side. This car does have powered mirrors, powered windows, and powered door locks, and as for the driver's seat, you do have 8-way powered seating adjustments, so you can move the seat forwards, backwards, up, down, tilting the seat forward and back, and then 2-directional lumbar support. You also have a telescopic steering wheel, meaning you can move it in and out as well as up and down to fit you as you like. And to the left of that steering wheel, you just have your electronic stability control toggle, which just helps to prevent skidding and sliding, and you can remotely pop that tailgate from the driver's seat. I'll now just get inside this vehicle and turn it on for you. This vehicle does use its key to start as opposed to a push to start. And now that the engine is running and the dashboard's lit up, you'll be able to see that this vehicle has about 40,791 miles on it. We'll take our attention over here to the left side of the steering wheel, as over here are your dashboard navigation buttons. So with these, you can cycle through all the different information and services this vehicle provides to you. Underneath those dashboard navigation buttons, you do have your volume controls, as well as your Bluetooth and call controls, as this vehicle does have smartphone integration. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, you do have lane keep assist, as well as adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control is really convenient because you can basically set a certain speed to cruise along the highway at, but if you end up falling behind somebody, this vehicle will automatically match their speed. You can also set how far away you want to follow them. We'll now take a look here to the center of this vehicle. Here in the center, you do have a lovely touchscreen LCD display, and I'll just throw it in reverse to show you that backup camera in action. To the left and right of that display, you do have controls for it. Beneath that, you do have your climate controls. Farther down still, you have a small space up top that does open up into a larger space underneath, a USB charging port and power outlet for your mobile devices, your main gear shift, 2 cup holders, and then your main storage compartment behind that with a USB and USB-C charging port inside. We'll now move on to the last section of this video. Here in the last section of this video, we do want to address that this vehicle is pre-owned, so we'll be looking around for any blemishes, nicks, or stains. We know a lot of our customers come from very far away, and we want to make the purchasing process straightforward and transparent. We want you to know what you're getting with the purchase of this vehicle, imperfections and all. So as I'm looking around the inside of the vehicle, the only thing I can see is some very minor discoloration there on the ceiling. But other than that, there is nothing that is standing out to me. There are no odors or scents whatsoever. So we'll continue to take a look here now at the outside of this vehicle. Again, we'll be looking up and down for any of those imperfections, starting by coming along here to the front. And here along the front of the vehicle, you do have several nicks, most likely from stone chips. Stone chipping is extremely common. Almost every vehicle has some form of it. The only way you can really prevent it is just by not driving your vehicle. This vehicle is also a lighter color, so it does tend to show a little more than a darker color might. We did touch up a lot of those spots, but they are still there. And we'll continue along here now to the passenger side. A nick there, a scuff there, as well as a nick on the inside of that rear passenger side door handle. Small one behind the wheel. And we'll continue around here now to the rear of this vehicle. Now often where I do tend to see several imperfections is where the tailgate meets the bumper, as people don't take care of putting items in and taking items out. But as I take a look here, this black plastic is very much intact. I'm not seeing any of those nicks or scratches I would typically see on there. And as for the bumper, you do have some slight wear on it, but again, it is very much mostly intact there too. I will just close that tailgate. We'll continue back around here to the driver's side. A scuff there. Some small nicks there. A sizable nick underneath that driver's side here. And we are back to where we started. That generally concludes this video vehicle tour. This vehicle has a lot of great features to offer. If you're interested in a silver 4-door sedan with the ability to seat 5, fold down seats with a good amount of space in the rear, all-weather floor and cargo liners, a spare tire, mud guards, door edge guards, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and smartphone integration, this is a good option for you. If you're interested in this vehicle, come and check it out at All Things Automotive, located at 21518 Great Cove Road, McConnellsburg, PA. Or you can give us a call at 717-485-4224. You can also check out this 4-door sedan and other listings on our website at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.